let's edit this. Cool. All right, so cool. All right, so as long as we're getting audio in, are we getting audio in? All right, so we're getting audio in. Cool. So the audio is not going to be that great right now, but we should be fine. Yeah. All right. So here we are. Which issue would you like me to work on? I recommend starting with issue 001, critical SIP configuration validation issue. It's a block score functionality which I can tackle. So we're gonna listen to what it has to say, and we're gonna have it start with issue 001. While we're doing that, I'm actually going to show you. So we're going to change this to where display capture, and we're just going to have it capture the full display. Screen capture, remove. Yep, and we're going to add a new one. There we go. Okay. Okay, and then your card, order, move up. Order, move up. There we go. Okay. Why is it zoomed in? Remove, yeah. Display capture. Really? Hmm. There we go. Okay, cool. So we're gonna let this run, have it edit that file. I'm gonna go into Gemini and show you some cool stuff. So Gemini is allowing you to create thumbnail edits that look phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean look at this. This is crazy. If we go back to this one, look at that. I mean, they're pro level thumbnail edits, and they look amazing. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. So the prompting I've been using, let's go back into a chat. I mean, look at this one. So the fact that it can do this, so let's go create a YouTube thumbnail that is 16 by 9 aspect ratio. Use the attached. Now I tried to get it to do multiple at once, and it gave me this. Oh, it gave me this. And unfortunately, that's not the right ratio. So like when I tried to use them, it's all one image. Because originally I said, yeah, there it is. I said make 5 more of the following titles using or make 5 more with the following titles, and then it stacked them all together like this. So unfortunately, I can't do it that way. You got to do them one by one, which is fine. It takes a lot longer to make these than, I mean, this is fast enough, to be honest with you. Like, if you can do one at a time, every time I make a video, just go into, so right now I'm using Nano Banana, which is Gemini. I don't know why they use the name Nano Banana, but it's Gemini's new image generation tool. So we're going to say use the attached headshot and use the attached headshot and add cursor, N8N, Claude, Gemini, Claude, Google Gemini, OpenAI Codex, logos to thumbnail, and then I'm going to add a headshot of me. Use the title complete vibe website coding system. And I mean, it's pretty amazing what it can do. I'm highly impressed because finally, I mean, if you remember before, the words would be complete gibberish or Russian or Persian, and it never worked out. Sometimes the first shot would get it, and then they try to do it again, and it wouldn't work. So that's really nice. They finally got it to work out. Like, look at that. That is so professional. Amazing. So I'm stoked because that takes forever to make. It takes forever to make those. And I could put great job. Use the same aspect ratio and create another one, but add glow effects to the title and use the colors. Let's see if I can use a palette here. This will be cool. Alright. Hit the space bar to generate a random color palette. Yeah. Alright. Sure. Well, let's see. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to copy that one. Copy. Use the following colors. In the background, text, glow effects, gradients, etc. Make a for a modern premium look and feel. Alright, so that one, copy that one, copy Let's see how this looks. Should be pretty cool. Control cop. Let's see if it uses all the colors. Nano Banana Pro. Yeah, and it's cheap too. I think it's $16 a month. I don't know how much creation I can do with it, but I mean, if I can get 30 thumbnails out of it, totally worth it. Implementing a side-by-side. Cool. Modern look. Premium feel. I don't like that it's side-by-side. I mean, that's cool. It's not what I was looking for, though. I was looking for a new design. Use the premium feel image and create a full size 16:9 for a YouTube thumbnail. Like, I had issues doing that before. I wasn't looking for a comparison. I don't know why I was doing a comparison. So it's not perfect. Almost as if I have to use, because this one did the exact same thing right there. Like, it started stacking them. And I like these too. I like all of those. But it stacked them. Oh, cool. Okay, so it did do it. Well, alright, we'll use it. You'll see that on the video here soon. Let's see. Alright, let's get back to cursor. We're going to see where we're at here. So, it's debugging it right now. Couldn't download. Why could it not download? Still buggy. Still got some bugs, that's for sure. They rolled it out pretty quick. But, I mean, with it doing text like that and matching it perfectly, worth the bugs? Yeah, I think so. All these AI tools, all these companies are rushing to just release all this content fast. Such a weird name, Banana Nano. Why is it not downloading the image? Couldn't download image. Well, that is not helpful. Why can it not download the image? Man, they're getting so close, but oh, it's working on an image up here. Weird. Well, that sucks. It won't let me download the image. Why can't I download the image? It's generating another image. That's not what I wanted. It's unusual you can't download the image as they're all safe and available. Try right-clicking on the image you want to select and click Save Image As. Okay. Cool. Live website. Okay. Thumbnail. Strange. It is strange. Oh, geez, and is it gonna be blurry? It is pretty freaking blurry. It is pretty freaking blurry. Huh. See if I can get a better headshot. That one looks good. It got blurry there. Alright. Strange. I want the full size. No, it's still not working. And it's blurry. Okay. Well, this is a good tool for making thumbnails. Does have some kinks to work out. You can at least right click it and save image as. So it does have that going for it. But yeah. It did use the colors though. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what colors it used. Looks like it made a gradient with the orange and the yellow. And then it used the other two colors for the background. So that is not, yeah. Definitely work in progress, but I'd say it's right now the best tool for making thumbnails. So now we know. Now you guys can use it in the future. Let's see. No viewers, but that's cool. Let's go over here. You can watch it later. See what tools it's fixed. So we're going to go ahead and run these. I'm going to say use concurrent or use parallel subagents for debugging multiple errors. Alright. So it's running that. What I'm going to do is we're going to let this run in the background because it's really just, you're clicking enter most of the time. And we're going to see what issues it fixes and then see if we can run the program at the end of the live stream. I have an appointment at 5, so we got 1 more hour left. So I'm going to let this run in the background. We're going to put it I'm going to put it into a different screen onto my actual monitor here. and then I'm going to keep clicking enter throughout it. But for now, we're going to be using this screen. And we're going to open up cursor. We're going to do a new window. And we're going to open a project. And we're going to make a new project. So let's see. Folder. We're going to make a simpler tool than a predictive dialer, and we're going to do a list. Let's see if we can make a thumbnail generation tool. And we're going to use the Gemini Nano Banana API. Well, let's see, before I name it, let's check if Open Router. So actually, sorry, I'm getting confused or getting mixed around here. I'm going to create a new sheet, a new note here, and we're going to go tools commonly used in AI vibe coding. And we're going to go through a list of them. So modern OS or modern backend code uses Next.js and JavaScript. And so we're going to be sticking with that. Let's make a checklist. So modern backend code uses Next.js and JavaScript. We will use convex for the backend. And then we're going to use clerk. We will use clerk for sign-in and out features. And it has some other tools. We will use either Gemini. So, and this is going to be a special one. And so for AI features, use either so I like Open Router, and if we go here, Open Router, so Open Router is a unified interface for LLMs. So it basically hosts all the LLMs, and it's got Gemini 3 Pro preview here. And it's basically you can open API for any model. That's really what it is. So it has all the models on here. It's a fully open API. You're not stuck to using OpenAI. You're not stuck to using Claude. You basically get all of them. So if we go in here into models, there's Nano Banana right there. So yeah, it just hosted right here. So what we're going to do is use Open Router because it's what I like to use. It's got everything. I mean, all the models are in here. All of them. All the important ones. Let's see if it's got any uncensored models. Uncensored. All it has on here is Venice. Oh, it's got Dolphin Mixture. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah. So I haven't built any tools with any uncensored models, but I mean, that's as far as you can go, really. Like, if it has uncensored models and it's got the most modern state-of-the-art ones, it's got all the models in here. All the ones that you would ever need for anything. So cool. We're going to use Open Router, and I'm just going to go to the docs. We're going to leave this open really quick. We're going to say we're going to use Open Router, and we're just going to put for AI features, use open router. And I think that, oh, use tailwinds and next.c, or is it shade.cn? Shade.cn. Actually, I wouldn't have to put that anymore, and it uses it anyways. So we're just gonna put tailwinds .cs for that. .css and use Gemini for UI and UX. So and then at the top here, use Claude code for development and connection of front end by Gemini to back end convex and clerk. All right. So what are we going to make? So we're going to use these tools. I'm going to put this into a, I'm going to put this description. I'm going to make it a little bit better, and I'm going to have links and everything to it. And I'm going to put this in a, what do you call it? A school file. So it'll be on the school network, and it'll be linked in the video. And yeah, let's get started. So, I like the bold title, but we're going to use a heading. So let's, oh, come on. Let's create a thumbnail generator using Next.js and the above tools and integrations. Using Cursor as the IDE. Cursor as the IDE, Google Gemini for the UI, and Claude code for the connection between UI, UX, and backend. Open router will be the API for integrating AI function. All right, so we're going to do the following, and let's start with the UI just because that's cool. And we're going to go to a new chat, and what tools, guided learning. We're going to go Pro. So create a Next.js tailwinds front end UI for a thumbnail for YouTube, thumbnail generator app application. The app should use modern high Next.js tailwinds front end UI for a YouTube thumbnail generator application. Create a landing page and the app and the application. Use modern UI shadows textures, gradients, etc. that you would find in a high-end application. The UI should be able to integrate convex, clerk, open router, convex, clerk, open router, and open router, because I think that's all we really need. Open router. Let's see what it does. Yeah. Cool. It's got a dashboard. All right. Wow, it's got a lot of features in here, that's for sure. You can export test your code and replay it. All right, let's do that. Where convex schema and the API route handler code to actually connect the front generate button. Yes. Formulating. Convex, here's the architecture flow we are building. Convex database scheming. API routes. Let's have it get through all of this. This subscript is a fully functional happy path where users type a prompt, AI enhances it, and an image is generated and saved. The API includes specific code for using replicate, stable diffusion, dolly. Use, I forgot to put this, nano banana as the main model for generating the YouTube thumbnails. Then we're going to put compress all code in the proper file structure and zip it for download. And see if it puts it in there. No. No. Copy this because we need this. Don't use Gemini 2.5 Flash. Use there we go. Maybe this should integrate it properly. And then so we're going to take this into a zip file, and then we're going to create a new cursor folder, and we're going to name the tool in the folder, and then we're going to open it in the cursor IDE, and then we're going to use Claude code to finish the rest. And the API router, open router integration. Okay, yeah. All right. This is not create user manager. Perfect. Okay. Now, oh, dang it, we gotta remake it. Compress the files into the proper structure and zip it for download. Files, front end, back end, download. Python. Why is he using Python? Oh, really? What did it do? Why did it? I have packaged the complete application to a downloadable zip file. This includes the landing page. Okay. Strange. Okay. So it looks like we have to create a new file. We'll call it downloader. It's a Py file, and So if we run this py file, that's what it looks like. So we're going to install Python. In Cursor, it should give you a download like that. And then we're going to open a terminal. And we're going to put Python downloader.py. Run downloader.py. I forget how to run the Python file. Okay, well, we just got to ask. So, how do I run this py file? And so I pay for Cursor. It helps a lot since I don't really know much about coding. I know a little bit. I know like different tools, what like integrations are. To run it, Python 3 downloader. Paste. Okay. And then the script creates a zip buffer but doesn't write it to a file. Add this to the end to save it. Why did it do it like that? Should I add this to the script and save the zip file? Man, why did it do all that? Where is the zip file? It's not. There was no zip file. And yes, please refine instructions. To get a zip file, copy the Python script below, save the computer, run it. It will instantly generate. Well, it didn't. Create a file creator called generate project by paste the code below into that file. Open your terminal. I did that and it did not create zip file was not created. So Cursor has to make a new one. Man. It ain't like Claude where you can just download it, unless I'm using the wrong tool. Oh no, there's a Gemini IDE. Oh, that's what we should be using. So, Gemini IDE. There we go. Okay. Let's use it in the terminal. Here we go. Install global with npm. There we go. All right. So let's delete this. Well, we'll leave it there for now. Let's see if this, we're going to code it again. And it'll save the files in my IDE. So that'll be cool. While I was doing this, I gotta use the restroom real quick. All right. So we have downloaded. All right. We're going to run the preview version. Oh. How do we run it? Gemini. If you're using a paid code assist license from your organization, visit the Google Cloud project. Gemini. Gemini. Do you want to connect cursor to Gemini CLIS? Log in with Google. Authentication successful. All right. So let's try this again we're going to go back into here. Copy our existing prompt. And then we're going to switch to Claude once we get the full development of the UI. And we're going to put clear. No. Waiting for user confirmation. Oh, yes. Use React compiler. When it comes to coding, I don't see why not use it in the terminal, because I mean you've got all of your files here and it understands the cadence of the IDE, so it'll store it all here. That's my recommendation, because obviously doing it in here, Claude Code, it does store the file into a zip file and you can download it, but with this, and we're going to put copy that. It's taking a while though. Cool. Commencing. I don't like how it grabs the cursor. I like how it shows what it's doing a little bit more. That's kind of cool, but I still kind of prefer the way Claude Code does it. $2024. It's $25, buddy. You see that? It says for 2024. We're gonna keep making it. I forget to make these edits on here. On this screen right here, I am debugging my dialer. Yeah, it's got to grab the mouse. I don't like that. But if you do Control F, it grabs it, so. Let's delete this. The trash. 1 of 5 completed. Control T. Control S. Create the landing page with modern UI. This takes a lot longer than Claude. A lot of sitting around. What's it doing? Is it coding right now? Did it freeze? What? It's like it froze. One file to analyze. I need to add the missing UI components. I'll use shadescene and start by initializing it. I'll use man, what the what? Okay. It's definitely frozen. definitely frozen. I don't know what else to do about that. It like froze. Shade CN-UI. We'll make sure to put that. Alright. Use thumbnail generator UI files and use shade CN-UI to make the following. That was not a good start. It was not a good start. It is a little more interactive. What I wanted to do was make the landing page mostly, but well, it's doing better now. I don't know why it froze last time. Looks like there's going to be code in the whole thing, so I guess we'll just see how Gemini does as a full one-shot here. .m.local, okay. So let's start by going to clerk. Actually, we'll go to docs, open router, API. Oh, actually, I need to sign up, log in. There we go. So get that ready. Name, thumbnail creator. Expire in an hour. Store this. If you don't know what I'm doing, you can just follow along. This is basically how I'll do all of them. So we'll do that. Set up your clerk APIs. Copied. So we've got the API key for clerk, we've got the API key for open router. What other ones is it gonna do? Is it still going? Design using class morphism. Cool. So it's doing the same thing I was doing before. Oh, okay. So let's update the .in file. Oh, all it's got is, okay. I'm gonna reset these when they're done. We're gonna choose open router. Okay, so that's good. So when developing an application, if you don't know, when developing an application, you use APIs, which are ways to integrate certain tools or features into an application. And so the API is a key that allows you to connect that tool to your app. And so inside a .env file, they make it .local as the name that they put there. But in your .env file is where you're going to put your API keys. So we're going to scope the file, save. So now that's saved. Finalizing completion. No file question. Please use proxy instead. All right. Let's see if we can't get into this file. Alright, these are our errors. So we're going to paste this error in here. What? Alright, it's still finalizing. It's still finalizing, which is ridiculous. Which is ridiculous. So, we're going to close out of that. Oh. We're going to, oh goodness, stop. And we're going to do Claude, because that's no bueno. I'm not cool with that. Yes, I trust this folder. Alright, perform integration of tools to get this app production ready, and debug as well. Use sub-agents to complete. Application. You're insane. Alright, talking to a friend. Alright. And this is the process. This is what vibe coding is all about. a lot of waiting, a lot of testing, a lot of integrations of multiple tools because um, clearly they aren't perfect. And so if we'll go to, while we're waiting for that to run, we're going to go into here and we're going to check out. So income stream surfer.
Creators, I built these 3 apps to run my business just using prompts with Base 44.
So
Hey guys, welcome back to...
if we go through here and get to the part where he is looking at the UI, yeah, there we go.
Do WordPress development. We were into Convex and Gemini and Claude Code and what else not. WordPress is really good if you want to sell a website, right? How are you going to give a Convex website to a client? Websites, right?
Let's see how far he gets into it. Yeah, there we go. I mean,
You're hoping that Claude won't let you get hacked
this isn't the
in that
video
case.
though. It was.
Hey guys, welcome to...
Yeah. Right. Yeah,
Let's see. Okay, so there's nothing here. Oh, that's...
that
oops.
UI.
Oh, that's...
This UI was done with.
That was about 20 minutes. Let's just...
No, sorry, wrong one. Here we go. Oh goodness. It's not ordered. Maybe this one's it? I don't
Hey guys,
think so.
code.
I guess I'm gonna go.
Scribe is how you stop explaining the same thing over and over at work. Watch this. It'll change your life. Raise your hand if you told your boss how to do the same.
Okay, here we go. This is it. Yeah, right here.
That you've originally given me, right? And that
look
is
at
how
this.
I got this design here. This is the best design I've ever seen. Look at this. This even changes. So it starts black and white, and it changes to a color picture. I love that. It's so fucking nice. This is a little scrolling thing. I wish these were clickable, but, you know, it's not a huge problem that they're not. There's not a single mistake on this website. I didn't vibe code the technical build. I only vibe coded the design, and also I didn't say like, oh, do this, do that, do the other. It just literally made it look this good, right, straight out the box.
Like that's.
And then, like I said, it's not straight out the box. After the second prompt, the same thing happened here. It originally gave me a very basic brewery directory design, and I did the same prompt that I just showed you guys, and basically said just make this look a little bit better.
That's amazing. Like what it did there, that is really good. So let's see where we're at here. All right. There we go. There we go. Alright, so it's almost done. We'll be able to launch this here soon. Like adding image download functionality, why would Gemini not put that in there? Like you need to have an image download functionality, like seriously. I don't in Convex, did it integrate Convex? Like are we I don't even think it gave me an API option for Convex. Let's log in. Okay. There are no tables. Essentials used to deploy this product. Go to this product's production deployment variables. Okay, so that's good. Convex. Employee key. I love how Claude does this. It does a production deployment guide. A full guide on full deployment. Alright. There's a full setup guide. Start getting these. So deployment URL. Alright. That's good. Clerk webhook, secret. Where is clerk at? And then open router. Okay. Okay. So APIs are good. So now I just gotta run through the setup and we are good to go. Reference guide for the next steps. Should be done here shortly. just gonna go. So that's good to go. Actually, screw it. We'll just put. Does not have placeholders anymore. Because, yeah. So code 1, convex, no such file directory. Are these all good? Those are all ready to go. Okay, let's just open an integrate terminal and run dev. Alright, there we go. So we're going to take Google. So it's using a gray gradient. I don't like that. I want it to be some colors, so I'm going to you create your first user, link this application to your card account to explore the dashboard of the application. Alright. So it is we'll read it. Alright. Well, that's as far as we got today. I gotta head to a meeting. We're going to continue this. We're going to do a step 2 where we're going to finish this. I'm going to add some color to it, give it some gradients, give it some cool pictures, and get to actually making some thumbnails. So if you like the video, go ahead, smash a like. If you like these kind of videos, go ahead and post some comments. I think the comments are open. Yeah, we should be good there. And I will see you guys in the next video.